building, and this week I've brought my team to a place filled with paranormal activity and negative entities. Welcome to Most Haunted and to Belsay Hall. Construction began on the Greek revivalist Belsay Hall in 1807 and was completed 10 years later. Built for the Middleton family, who have resided on this land since the 13th century, the sense of haunting affects many before they even enter the building. People claiming to be sensitive to spirit activity physically are unable to go through the front door. But once inside, there are stories in abundance. The dining room harbours the spirit of a little boy who is said to find joy in scaring people. The inner atrium is home to the lost spirit of a tall man wearing a top hat. Although scary, he's said to be very affable. Having spent time in Greece at the beginning of the 19th century, Sir Charles Middleton was keen that his new hall at Belsay would reflect the grandness of Greek architecture. But behind the opulent facade, there lies a dark side. All the bedrooms have a creepy feel, probably aided by the remains of the original wallpaper. Often below in the dining room, people report hearing a child on a tricycle moving around upstairs, when obviously nobody is present, which ties in with documented history, as the children would use the balustrade gallery and rooms as a playground for their tricycles. A poltergeist also spends a great deal of time here moving objects and closing shutters. Certainly the eeriest part of the house is the servants' quarters. There is something disorientating about the area, almost a sense of foreboding, so much so that some members of staff are afraid to enter here. There are many reports of doors swinging violently open and closing on their own. Dark shadows leap out at the unsuspecting, and a particularly unpleasant spirit screams at people to get out. But are the tales that cling to this building just that, stories, or are they documentation of true paranormal haunting? What more can historian Leslie Smith tell us about this beautiful hall and the people whose lives revolved around it?
The most haunted part of the building, although some people who are sensitive can't go in the hall, it is said, is the nursery. The nursery, very odd. And where I'm speaking to you now, in the attics, oh, you don't need me to tell you how creepy this is, with its peeling wallpaper and odd sounds. Pevsner wrote that it's a very important site because it encapsulates English history in so many ways. When you're here and understand about all the great goings-on the border and the power struggles of the political people that made England great, you realise why he wrote it. It is a graceful, beautiful building. But as the light drops, many people in this area and the people who work here say it's a very odd place indeed, but it's very glamorous all the same.
We have investigated many places, but few as visually intriguing as Belsay. But what of tonight's investigation, and what might we expect? Something I wish to discuss with parapsychologist Dr. Ciarán O'Keefe. What I love about this location is as soon as you walk in, the entrance hall, it's like going back in time to the Roman era, all these columns, and it's just beautiful.
It is very impressive, isn't it? The Athenian pillars, I guess, is what you call it. I don't know much about history. I'm terrible with history, but it is very impressive.
And then, of course, you go from that and you go, wow, isn't it amazing, to walking up into the servants' quarters in the attic to, oh my God, I want to get out. There's a lot of activity up there. In the nursery, a folding chair likes to move on its own, the shutters open and close on their own. There's a lot of activity throughout the whole of that area.
Yeah, I think it's important also to separate perhaps the nursery and the servants' quarters too, because they're both creepy but for different reasons. You're right to point out the servants' quarters, just the feel of them, the way they look, and even just walking around. The nursery is creepy but for a different reason. And it's the same as any location that we visit where there's the story about a child haunting it. It's creepy because there's this children association, and we've got a nursery, and we've got the old stories about the children going around in tricycles, and that's the sort of thing that people hear. And I think that just makes it a bit creepy for people going in there.
And there ain't no way I'm going anywhere on my own in those servants' quarters. I'm sorry. It's
you're not?
Not happening. I'd even be terrified going with two. I've been very brave of late,
You
but
have.
there's something really not quite right about that place.
Right.
The servants' quarters are definitely somewhere I want to visit with Ciarán and medium Chris Conway when he gets his first look at the hall as we begin our lit walk around.
Oh, look at this.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It is stunning, isn't it? I've been in here before today. I know Ciarán has as well. But every time I go, oh, wow. I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So what are you picking up in this area?
As we walk in here, I've got a man. It's his voice that I'm getting rather than an image. And as I'm walking in, he's actually welcoming us to the place. I've got a name straight away, which is good. The name Charles is what's coming through at me straight away as soon as we walk in here. And basically, he's making us welcome. He's happy for us to be here.
Can you describe what he looks like?
At the moment, I can't. I'm not getting an image. I'm getting his voice.
Right.
Hopefully, his energy will build up and we'll start to get an image of him. Just now, it's his voice that's coming through to me.
Can you ask for a surname? And I'm going to ask you for a date. Push for that, just so that we can get it verified later on. Okay, so is he haunting this area?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So people would see him?
I think they would. I don't know if they'd see him so much the way he's coming to me, but I think they would definitely hear him and feel his presence, because he's got quite a big presence here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure he's been family in here. He's quite...
And do you have any idea how many hundreds of years ago it was? Or?
I'm just trying to get a
quite
date
recent.
as we're speaking. 1800s he's saying to me. Come on.
Is he?
Is it 1800s? Yeah, we'll say early 1800s just now. I don't have a surname just now as we're talking about.
Okay, but he's definitely been seen in this area.
I would imagine so.
But you can't see what he looks like yet.
No, it's just now it's his voice that's coming through to me.
Right, okay. So we'll definitely come back.
Monk.
Charlie Monk.
Charles Monk.
Charles Monk.
Charles Monk.
Brilliant, in the 1800s.
1800s.
Fabulous.
Okay. Which is good to come through that quick for him. Come on. Okay.
Any more?
No.
No? You sure? Okay, well, that's pretty good.
Already Chris believes we are in the presence of a gentleman named Charles. Is he the spirit of Sir Charles Middleton, Belsay's creator? And will he make himself known to the rest of the team during our investigation tonight?
Please, the spirit that I've just spoken to, can you please make a noise?
I can hear it.
What the f*** is that?
Welcome back to Most Haunted and our investigation of Northumberland's Belsay Hall. A grand Greek revivalist house, now an empty shell, home only to the spirits of its past. Spirits we hope to identify during our lit walk around.
Creepy place.
Yeah.
It is a creepy place.
It is.
What are you sensing in this room?
A wee girl. Yeah. As soon as I walked in, that's why I was smiling when I was walking in.
Right.
She's sitting actually playing. Yeah.
Listen. What's that? It was like like in a distance, like kids playing in a playground. As soon as you mentioned it, no, it's not there.
It wouldn't surprise me because there's actually a few in here. But this wee girl caught my eye as soon as we walked in because she's sitting down there.
In this corner here?
Yeah, and...
What happens when you've got a ghost? You can see the ghost sat here. We can't see it. What happens to them when we walk through? Do they sense it? Do they sense us, do you think?
Can sense you coming, but it doesn't hurt them or anything like that. But obviously, they've not got the physical body,
Yeah.
but they know you're there. and she certainly knows we're there. Some spirits don't know we're there because they're just replaying an event.
But she knows.
Yeah.
How old is she then, this little girl?
I would say about 7, 6, 7.
What is the little girl wearing?
She's wearing a dress with a ribbon.
Uh-huh.
So she's
A
wearing
colour?
a dress with a ribbon.
Can you see a colour?
It's white.
Okay. Is she dark hair, blonde hair?
She's dark-haired.
Okay.
She's dark-haired.
Right.
But she's a,
Any name
she's
with
a
her?
lovely wee thing. No, just now I haven't.
So she's aware of you?
Yeah.
Can she speak to you?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
There's actually no one in the house.
You can hear it, Kat?
No, you can definitely hear it, but there's no one in the house. We are the only people in this house. There's a couple of people looking after, the people, trustees, they're outside, but that's not what we're hearing. And they'd be told to be kept quiet anyway.
Hey, did you hear that?
That was in the room.
What was that? So, this room was her bedroom, was it?
I don't know if it's her bedroom. I'm trying to. It's quite dirty floors, but she's actually asking you to sit down and play with her. She's as if she's having a wee tea party, and she's actually asking for the lady to sit beside her.
Oh, is she right? I'll sit down, no problem.
It's quite dirty floors.
Oh, I don't mind.
She's
Okay, how's that?
actually there as well.
Okay.
Come on.
Right.
She's trying to give
Any
me a
name? Yeah.
She's trying to give me a name.
Come on.
It's very
Tell
much...
us your name. Tell us your name. I bet you can't.
She's gone.
She's gone?
Yeah.
Have I scared her?
She's probably... No.
When you say she's gone, but she's not gone.
She's
gone, but I've not scared her?
No, you're not scared her because she was smiling when you were talking to her, but she's pulled her energy
Why
back.
would that happen?
Sometimes it's just they're using too much energy and they're running out of energy, so they pull themselves back.
How interesting.
With the fascinating discoveries in the nursery, it is with great anticipation that we make our way to Belsay's infamous servants' quarters.
Oh, I think this is going to be very frightening later.
Yeah.
I really do. It's only because it's dark and it's
Yeah.
attic-y space, isn't it?
A
Keep
lot
walking,
a lot of activity.
Really?
A lot of very much rushing about activity. This has been a busy bit.
Really?
When this house was opened.
Right.
As we're walking up, in front of us, walking up, was what I'm going to describe as a maid. Okay. And she sort of floated up in front of us, which was what she'd be walking.
Yeah.
But, as we were coming up here.
Right.
So
A maid. So what? She lived up here, worked up here.
I
What?
would say worked.
She worked up here.
and she was working as we were walking. She was very much.
You hear that? How many of you are here watching us now? Tap out how many of you are here. Are there 10 of you here? 2 for yes, 1 for no. Are there 10 of you here? Yes. I heard 2 then. Very quick. There's 10 of them here.
Yeah.
Can you say, like you say, it's very
Oh, yeah.
busy.
Oh, yeah, there's-
And do you think they would act with us and interact?
I think they probably would. The woman that I'm describing as a maid, I
Yeah.
don't know if she will because she didn't seem aware of us. It was just the back of her I seen
Okay.
as we were going up.
Okay. So who are these 10, do you think?
I think they would all work in the house. I think they would all.
So servants,
They would
all
all
of
be
them?
servants, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Up in this particular bit.
Yeah.
And why are they all here? If they can't all have been massacred, they can't all have died in a fire or something. Well, I
No.
don't know, they could have done, but why all of them here? Why all of them...
Why would they be haunted?
Yes, why are they all haunting?
Some of them will be haunting the bit, and some of them will be repeating. It'll be over and over, very much because that's what they've done every day of their life when they've been here, and especially as the lady that I'm calling the maid, because she wasn't aware of us at all. Usually, if a spirit's aware of you, they'll stop, they'll look, and they'll try and communicate with you.
I can feel that under my feet. Could you feel that under your feet? Boom, boom, boom.
There's a lot of activity.
What sort of things?
I don't know if it's connected, but when we're standing there, I got the overriding feeling that I was going to go over the banister.
Oh.
As we were standing down there. I don't know if the camera caught me getting a bit of a fright. It was very much as if I was going over the banister.
What, so you think somebody could have fallen to the death?
Possibly somebody has, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm picking up the energy of it.
So up here, when we investigate up here later on, it's predominantly male, female servants?
Yeah, I would say so.
OK,
yeah.
some of them interacting, some of them not?
Yeah, some would interact, some won't.
OK, and we need to find out more about these people, maybe names later on.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if this lady's been seen. This maid. It wouldn't
on the
surprise
stairs?
Me. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Now then, young Leslie, how are we doing so far?
For me, I have to stop myself calling out sometimes with excitement listening to you. It's been fantastic tonight. You said when you went into the entrance hall, you said the name Charles. It would be Charles. This house is his dream come true. Then we climbed up the stairs and went into the room that we now have agreed is the nursery. I say we agreed, you now know this, don't you? That's very haunted.
Okay.
You know, we get a lot of people talking about children moving around in there, and that seems to be, many believe, the most haunted room in the house. So that was a bang-on good as well.
Okay.
And then feeding our way around up into here. I mean, it's very odd up here anyway, I think we'll all agree.
Yeah.
The place is very glamorous, but here it's sort of peeling and a bit scary as well. There's an odd mystery associated with one of the rooms here that hasn't been resolved by the historians who've studied this house, whose work I depend on. All of this information that's coming through for all of us is not only moving, but very, very accurate.
OK, brilliant. Okay. Let's wait for the light to go down. Ciarán, you're going to lock off the camera?
In the nursery, yeah.
Brilliant. We'll get the night vision cameras out and get cracking.
Rarely have we had as promising an initial walk-around as we have had here at Belsay. But will the night's investigation live up to that promise? Only time will tell.
Somebody dark just went this way.
This is where the poltergeist activity occurs.
Can you please make a noise?
I'm sorry.
It's moving. I can see it.
With our CCTV cameras set up, Carl, Ciarán, Chris and Stuart observe from the hub, while I and the rest of the team begin our first visual in the nursery.
OK, how are you feeling, Leslie?
OK so far. Quite a steep, creepy old place though, isn't it?
Yeah. Kath?
I feel really heavy-headed.
Yeah.
And scared, the usual.
OK. I feel all right at the moment. I'm just hoping that something's going to happen. There's no noises or anything. It's quite quiet. If I do a bit of a call out, see what happens. If there's anybody here, if there are any spirit people here in this place. Did you hear that?
Yes.
OK.
That was clear.
If you are here and you can see us and hear us, please can you make a noise? Can you make a noise, please? Do you hear that?
I was outside.
Oh, crying out loud. Is there anybody here? It looks like... Listen.
Oh, that was near you, Kath.
It was.
Can you make that noise again, please?
Oh!
That was near
really
you again.
clear.
No, I moved my foot, that was me.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do it again.
No, it's different.
No.
It was a tapping underneath.
Yeah.
Can you please make another noise like that?
Is there somebody around me?
You picking that up?
Yeah.
More.
Ask again, Kath. Ask for two taps.
If there is somebody here, can you tap twice?
Did you hear that?
I heard one.
I only heard one.
What?
You all right, Kath?
Yeah, I just felt somebody touching my necklace. Can you make a louder sound? Tap louder.
Oh, that's clear. Oh. That's clear. Oh, that's clear. Oh. That's clear. Oh, that's clear. Oh. That's clear.
That's really
That wasn't
good.
you, was it, Matt? Pardon? That wasn't you, was it? No, I haven't been my feet at all.
Let's keep walking. Are you here? Can you see us?
Oh,
What?
I don't like it now.
Grim, you feel funny when you come in,
I don't
don't
like
you?
this at all. What's the matter with this room?
It feels really disorientating.
It smells strange for a start.
That might be something to do with it, but it's just... No, it feels very unpleasant in here. Like there's something really unpleasant in here. No idea what I'm talking about, but except that.
Are you in this room?
What's happened?
Did you touch my head then, Matt?
No, I didn't say. What happened?
Something bounced off my head.
All right, there was a very... Do you know that noise that we just heard?
Yeah.
There was a growling noise. It's not from the window.
Why do I always get the top of my head? Of course, I'm the smallest.
Nothing touched you. Nothing.
Why don't you head back now?
As we make our way back to the hub, I wonder if the activity we have just experienced is truly paranormal. A question I hope will be answered as we continue our investigation into Belsay Hall, deep into the night.
This is where the poltergeist activity occurs. I can hear it.
It was like a...
Welcome back to Most Haunted. We're investigating Belsay Hall in Northumberland. Now a derelict shadow of once a great home, our investigation is proving to be an intriguing one, as our first vigil produced eerie phenomena that none of us can explain. Hoping to get the answer to what actually haunts this great building, I decide to split the team up. Kath, Leslie and myself make our way to the nursery, while Carl and Stuart descend into the cellar.
Show yourself to us if you're here. Slam the door. Move something. Move some of these concrete things. Can you not hear a low murmuring?
Ever so slightly. There you go.
Now, someone.
Have you just seen someone there? See who it is? It might be a crew member at some. Someone's gone this way. Who is it?
I haven't got told.
Hang on, mate. There's a step there. Think. Hello? Where you come?
Somebody dark just went this way. But there's nowhere they can go.
Chris said that he saw a ghost of a little girl called Eleanor playing with some dolls. This is where the poltergeist activity occurs. What? What's the matter?
It's all right. Just when I put my hand out like that, it was an odd sensation as if something was under my hand. And it's just, you don't know, do you, when you're imagining it? That was the pressure there. You know, like if you're in a swimming pool and you've got a jet of water under your hand.
Yeah.
Felt like that. Dare I say Ciarán's head, but...
I feel heat.
Well... Can you feel like pins and needles? Like pins and needles tingling in your hands?
Oh, I
You scared me to death.
can. Sorry, I can feel that.
Like pins and needles tingling in your fingers.
Is she here?
Well, she can't be over there and over here, can she?
I'm not kidding, Stu. It's like dark. It's like your shadow that I can see behind you.
Right, okay. Right, I'm just trying to see if there's any doorways. No, there isn't. Okay, right.
Let's go to the other end. What was that slight noise? What was that noise? Was that here? Did you not hear a noise? It was just definitely a noise. A metallic sound. Hello? Is anyone here? Let's go to the other end. What was that slight noise? What was that noise? Was that here? Did you not hear a noise? Let's go to the other end. What was that slight noise? What was that noise? Was that here? Did you not hear a noise? But it did sound like it came from around here. What was that? Down there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
What the
Whoa. Just hold on.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Eleanor, if you are here, if you're still here, can you make a noise for me, Leslie and Kath?
What was that? Oh, no.
Eleanor, is that you? Hello, sweetheart. Hello.
Don't be scared.
No, don't be scared. Come and sit with us. Come and play with these lovely toys we bought for you.
Hey, some marbles as well.
Oh, how exciting. Come on, Eleanor. I'm going to throw you a big ball. Are you ready? Here we go. Here is a big ball and it's coming your way. Are you ready? After 3, can you get it? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Whee! Woo!
What was that?
Hey. 1, 2, 3. Whee! Woo!
What was that?
Hey. What was that?
What was that?
That was brilliant. That was a...
No, that's shuffle.
Yes, a shuffle, but also... Oh, God, you've got also a...
Yeah.
Okay, Eleanor, if you want to play, here comes another one. 1, 2, 3. Whee! Come on. Do that. What's that? Come on. Do that.
What's that?
Something was thrown outside. Something was thrown outside.
Should I go and have a look?
Yeah. You all right? Oh, it's just the
Me.
marble moving. That's all right. It's just you.
Hello? Hello?
I heard that.
Is there anybody there?
Kath, come back now.
I'm sorry. It was really loud. It was like a...
What's that?
Out, no, in the corridor.
Could you go in the room and see if anything else happened down there?
Which area?
That in room down there that we started, we're not really getting in yet. Because, oh, hang on. What the is that?
What?
Oh, I think it's a wine cellar. It looks like a wine cellar from the monitor. Weird cellar, but where are you? Oh, there you are.
Freezing cold now.
Hello?
Someone's just said hello black cow.
What the
What the
What the outside.
That's gonna be out. That's got to be.
Just be careful, the steps there. So I can't run. I haven't got a torch. There's no one in this room. Just no one there.
So we've established the fact that there's no one down there by me and you. And who is it?
Don't know.
Do you know what it's almost like? It's almost like there's someone down there who's like cheeky and he's just running around and doing things.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
like a naughty entity.
Hang on, how many marbles have we got? One's two. How did that one get there?
Was it one of the ones you threw?
Only threw?
Here's one.
No, you threw three, did you not?
Well, there's four now.
That's what I mean, there's one extra. That's what opened the door. Remember, something came in.
No, I threw that. That's no, but that look. That's what's no. How could that have got there? Wait.
Did you hear that then?
Yes, I did. The door was that wide open. Could that marble have come underneath here? Is that you, Leslie? Yes. I did a shiver. Sorry. No, it can't. Well, that's impossible.
No, it's too big.
It's too big. Right.
Go on, do it again. Where is it? Where's the marble?
See, here.
Yep.
Could this marble have gone under?
No.
No.
And we've just.
And that was
found
outside the door.
it Here.
No, that's just it. It wasn't. It was just over the threshold. It was there.
Yeah.
So how could that have become there?
When the door. I don't get it. That's strange.
Convinced that there is something in the nursery that is trying to communicate with us, I decide to gather the whole team together in order to conduct a séance, using a device new to Most Haunted. Using copper wire to eradicate physical human influence on the glass, the wire is also used as a conductor of psychic and physical energy.
If there are any spirits here in this place, please come towards us now. If there is anybody here in this room, if there's a man, woman or a child, please don't be frightened, come towards us. Can you see the glass in the middle of the table? Could you perhaps move it? Move the glass if you can. Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
How do you know?
I can see it. Please tell me it's moving. I can hear it.
I can feel it.
Can you see it?
How the hell is that moving? That's impossible.
Thank you. Please keep it moving. Please move it. Can you move it back to me?
I'm even pushing more firmly down on
That's
my
good.
It's moving
More.
the wire, isn't it? You can feel it.
There. Can you hear it?
Right now, I can actually feel.
On the wire.
I can
moving.
feel wire. Yeah, I can feel
Moving.
it tightening.
You feel it? Yeah, it's weird.
Can you make it go round in a circle? Can you make the glass go in a circle, please? A small circle. One last time. Push the glass. Push the glass.
You can feel the wire.
I can feel it.
It's twisting.
It's like it's trying to escape from you.
It's like a sort of tension, isn't it? Yeah.
That is really strange.
I feel it moving.
Because some of it's actually bouncing, sort of like a bouncing.
There's a man, woman or a child here. Push the glass with your finger. Just push it. Push the glass. If there's a little girl here, can you push the glass? Just push it with your finger. Go on. There's another entity here. Another energy.
Oh, it's moving.
Did you see it?
Did you get that,
I
Chris?
felt it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you see it move? Yeah. Another energy.
Oh, it's moving.
Did you see it?
Did you get that,
I
Chris?
felt it.
Did you get it?
Where does it seem to be coming?
It moved from me to you.
Moved away from you.
There was a sound as well.
Moved away from you, Yvette.
Oh my! It works.
Yeah, but there was a huge sound. Did no one else hear that sound? That, like something scraping.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
I felt it. Where is it now? Here.
Just keep your hands totally still. Sorry, Colin, there was a noise. I was very excited.
It was a dragging sound.
It was over in that corner here.
Again, like earlier.
Because when the dragging sound happened, the glass moved.
I don't think this is a little girl that's doing this. Do you, Chris?
No, it was after you asked for the wee girl, but then you says if there's any other entity.
Yeah, I did.
That's when it moves.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
It appears that we are no longer solely in the presence of innocent children. But what form will our new spirit guest take as we continue our investigation into the night?
Can you do something? Can you use all of our energy? Can you slam a door?
Welcome back to Most Haunted and our investigation into the abandoned Belsay Hall in Northumberland. We are currently conducting a séance in the hall's nursery, where we appear to have made contact with the children who once played here. But we have been joined by another, more mature spirit whom we are keen to find out more about.
Is there anybody in this room? Any spirit person in this room? Is there a man here? The spirit of a woman? Or is there a little girl? We don't mean you any harm. We just want to play. Would you like us to play? Can you hear that? No, tap, tap, tap.
Boom, boom. But just when you said that, I got a really kind of cold breeze. Also, something stroking you.
Who's here? Is this John here?
Yep.
John, were you connected to this house?
The wee girl's here as well.
Okay. Any name?
Eleanor. Charles is here as well.
Who's Charles?
The man that throws downstairs. See, I've got this Charles whispering in my ear.
Is he something to be frightened of?
No.
Charles, please help us. Can you do something? Can you use all of our energy? Can you slam a door? Somebody just tapped the back of my chair.
Yes, we heard it.
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Charles, please help us. Can you do something? Can you use all of our energy? Can you slam a door? Any spirit that might be with us now, any person, please talk to us.
No.
What's that? No.
No, it's not you.
What's that?
C, with it?
That's G.
G.
A.
G-A-R.
D.
I know what it is because he's whispering it in my ear.
What? Chris, what were you being
What is
whispered?
whispering in my ear is garden. Gardens and Louisa.
Well, oh, yeah.
Could she be buried in the garden?
No.
She's the wife of Charles. We talked about her earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Listen to them.
Did you just hear that?
Is there like talking or children or something?
That was almost like a little giggle. Oh, right, okay.
Listen to them.
Did you just hear that?
Is there like talking or children or something?
Slowing down the sound in order to analyse it better, a word seems to appear. Is this the sound of a spirit voice saying hello? What do you think?
Because it's Charles that's telling you about the
Yeah.
garden. What is it about the garden?
Come on. Oh, he's just saying gardens, Louisa. Come on.
Is she buried there?
No.
What was that? That was a scream.
Is she buried there?
No.
What was that? That was a scream.
Put your finger on that. Charles, did you plant a tree for Louisa? What's that?
Yes.
Yes.
Well done, you.
What sort of tree is it? Can you spell out what sort of tree it is? Nine. There are 9 of them. Are there 9 of them?
Maybe it's for 9 years of marriage or something.
Yes, there are 9 trees. What sort of trees are there? Goodbye.
After what was an abrupt end to the séance, we continued to investigate other areas of the hall until the dawn of a new day. Considering what we had experienced, what does Dr. Ciarán O'Keeffe make of the night's events at Belsay?
Belsay Hall is essentially a location with 2 parts. There's a very kind of clean and ornate and lots of marble. That's one part, and then there's the servants' quarters, which are very derelict. Now, any of the experiences that people had in terms of a sense of presence and just feeling very negative about the servants' quarters is simply down to suggestion. We're dealing with an environment that is very derelict and also causes a lot of disorientation because of the odd staircase arrangement. For me, the most significant vigil was conducted by Yvette, Leslie and Kath in the nursery.
This is where the poltergeist activity occurs.
Now, we're dealing with an area where there's supposedly ghostly children, and Yvette often likes to use this kind of poltergeist idea of throwing a marble and seeing if it comes back. Now, when they're in the nursery, they did indeed roll and at times throw the marble into another part of the nursery.
1, 2, 3.
The amazing thing about the marble phenomena was actually when they threw the marble and they heard what sounded like a marble landing outside the nursery.
Come on.
Do that.
What's that?
They went to investigate immediately, opening the door, and sure enough, there in front of them was a marble.
No. How could that have got there? Wait.
Did you hear that then?
Yes, I did.
For me, there's a little bit of evidence there that is very different to something that we've heard before. I know the girls were very impressed, and I'm certainly very impressed with that particular piece of footage.
Yeah. So how could that have become there?
When the door, I don't get it.
All that remains for me to say is that Belsay Hall didn't have the frequency of phenomena that I would have expected. However, given the marble phenomena, it did have one particular piece of evidence that intrigues me even to this day.
And intrigued is a word that I think sums up the whole team's thoughts when we recall our investigation of Belsay Hall. As we leave Belsay behind, we look forward to our next investigation. Until next time, sleep tight.